general, but it's maybe gonna retest the low before actually something on the pullback side is happening. I'm not so sure yet. There is some interesting support level. You can see it here on the 4-hour chart. Let's just make this a white one. I'll make it blue. There we go. But this could easily be broken, I think. So I'm not so sure yet this is gonna work. And I'm doing the same on Euro-Yen. See, but on Euro-Yen the stop loss is a lot closer. So there is very, very tiny risk to it. Let's see. Well, let's get it on.
Euro-Yen.
Mama said, don't be shy, go out.
Yeah, this is maybe not working at all.
Morning comes at night.
Euro dollar.
I don't understand. You and I so different now. We are always on the edge. Hearts are open wide. Different yet alike. You and I so different now. We are always on the edge.
USD CAD to go down.
Looks like it, but I'm not so sure for how long. I'm gonna need another coffee. Back in a second.
Are open wide, different yet alike. You and I so different now. We are always. You say all the right things when I'm hurting. You always pick me up when I am down.
Euro dollar.
It's like you have a spark that leaves me burning. Yeah, you just have your ways to get me high. You make all my dreams come true. It feels right.
Looks like the euro has different ideas, huh?
Around you,
Yeah, the Nikkei is going down too, so this is maybe not done dropping yet.
always come back to you. You move me in a way never
Insane sniper buy entry on USD CAD put me in 6% up.
when I am feeling blue. Yeah, it's all you.
When was that entry?
Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one. Yeah, the one. You touch me in a way that makes me shiver. Sometimes I can't believe that
1.2150.
love's gonna be beyond my trigger. You kiss me in a way that gets me high. You make all my dreams come true.
Oh, nice.
Just being around you. We could break up and then make up. I always come back to you. You move me in a way never thought anyone could. You get me high. You're my drug when I am feeling.
Yeah, looks like I'm gonna get stopped out in euro yen. Stop is probably a bit too close.
Yeah, the one. Yeah, you're the one.
I'm not gonna move it.
Yeah, you're the one, babe. Yeah, you're the one.
If that trend line here breaks, then the structure is destroyed already. It's like double the distance. I could have it below the low. No, I'm not gonna do that. Let's just stop out. Why is one of the stop losses higher than the other ones? Oh, this is from a limit order. It's bright in here.
Euro yen.
That's better. Yeah, on the euro there is only a horizontal stop. Resistance is here. Let me just put that on the 3-minute as well. It's actually higher than my stop loss. Yeah, the Nikkei is still going down, so this could easy fail actually. There's no structure on the euro. This is pretty hard to pin on. Yesterday on, I noticed a very nice VWAP reversal.
Seeing here that China said to appoint Liu He as chief overseer of chip ambition. That's China appointing Liu He as chief overseer of the nation's chip ambitions. SNB here, Swiss National Bank, says that to date the economy and the banking system has proved resilient. The SNB saying the pandemic adverse impact is turning out to be substantial, both globally and in Swiss macroeconomic environment.
What's going on in mobile?
And the official document there from the Swiss National Bank and their financial stability report for 2021 is on the board for those interested. In there, the Swiss National Bank says Switzerland's GDP grows strongly in the near term and unemployment declines.
Your cat is blocking the view.
She just wants to be pet.
Aha. Let's go USD.
I'm not so sure about that, to be honest. The dollar index is kind of stucking to the reverb. This is not very pretty. It's a good level though, but I'm not so sure this is actually happening right now. The dollar cat is the same, it's kind of hovering here. What about the Aussie dollar? Where's the Aussie dollar? The Aussie dollar is at least above the reverb, that's a good thing. The euro is still trying very hard to get above, so I'm not so sure. I have one more limit order on euro yen, about 2 pips down-ish. 1.5. The Nikkei is going down as well. In other words, we could not be done yet. That would be bad. I mean, I will just get stopped out. No, not that bad. Two more limit orders, actually 3 more limit orders here. This gray line is just here previous support, making this a very ugly head and shoulders kind of thing, but I don't think this is gonna happen. We'll see. Smile and wait.
Unlike the euro, the DAX is slowly dragging it upself, which makes me look at shorting it again. I've been trying to get your EURJPY on Trading Vibe, but it always looks different than the dots on your chart. Any suggestions?
Yeah, this is because the data feed on TradingView is mostly from Rwanda, which is provided by the MetaTrader platform, and the volume information is really bad.
Hey, SwingFish.
Hey there. So what I use the VWAP standard def on TradingView, which is still off, but it's better than the other ones.
How's it going, man? How's the trading going?
Just starting. Buying the euro, but maybe gonna get stepped out.
Oh, the euro, yeah. How's the currency market been? I've been watching the stock market. How's the inflation and all that? What are your thoughts on inflation? Is it affecting the currency market?
Yeah, of course it mostly.
So does it make currencies go down in value?
Yeah, but I don't trade it like this.
What do you mean you don't trade it like this?
I'm a day trader, so
So you're just watching the charts.
just support and resistance.
On the long, it must affect it though. Like it must affect your day trades on the long term. Like you must be watching what's happening in currencies long term. Like how's the American dollars? Must be going down.
Yeah, until the start of war, it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down with a lot of drama, so there will be random news coming out that pushes it back up and whatnot. Always the same, it's just a game of chicken.
So wait, you think a war is gonna bring the dollar back up?
What else?
Who do you think they're gonna have war with? Iran? China? Cold War with China?
That's the $1 million question, I guess.
Do you think the US is going to plan to have war?
How else they're gonna rescue the economy? There is no other way to do it. Just business.
Interesting. Well, we pulled out of Afghanistan.
Yeah, because there is no more money to be made.
Where's the money at then? Fuck. Russia?
That's what we need to find out. And then you're gonna know which one they're gonna invade next. That's why they don't attack North Korea, because there's no money to be made by doing so.
Oh, so when we went to Afghanistan, that was what, for the oil?
Yeah, of course.
But there's no more oil? Like, oil's pretty valuable still. What, do you think America secured all the oil?
Yeah, but they didn't expect that there are people that are actually patriotic.
Yeah.
Not fake waving flags, I mean for real.
Didn't expect Afghanistan to fight this long? Is that what you're saying?
They don't expect them to fight back.
Hey. What's up, boss?
With Iran was the same in 2000, I guess.
We could fuck up Iran though.
But they're trying it since two decades. I forgot my train of thought. They're trying it since 20 years already, or maybe longer.
But to go to war with Iran?
And the only reason that they don't do it is because they know they're gonna fight back.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the U.S. Army could easily subdue Iran. Like, why would they care too much about fighting back?
The US Army has never won a war.
Yeah, we did. We won World War II.
No, you didn't.
What? USA has never won a war. Let me see.
War is not about winning and losing. War is about making money. This is what the US do really well.
Yeah, they've always done it. Since World War II.
All the I don't know, the average Joe people, they always are all yay, USA, blah blah blah, and we're gonna win this, but nobody gives a shit about winning it. This is about making money.
I'd agree with that. I would agree with that.
If they're gonna make money by losing the war, they will lose it. It's that easy.
Did we make money in Afghanistan?
I'm not so sure about Afghanistan, but all the other conflicts that they had, they went this way.
Vietnam. How do we make money off Vietnam?
Yeah, that's why they pulled out, because it took too long, and they also fight back. It's just a waste of money, too much ego involved.
So what was the goal then? What was the USA's goal to make money in Vietnam? I mean, they were trying to stop communism. That's the official story. What was your story then? How were they trying to make money?
Nobody gives a shit about politics. Trust me, nobody does. Look at the recent news about, they're always talking about China holding so much US dollar and blah blah blah, and China is a problem, and now they're actually doing political changes to hurt China.
Yeah, China. Well, yeah, China's a fucking threat, bro. Have you seen what they're doing in their country?
No, that's actually my point. They are not, because the real threat when it comes to money is Japan and not China. Nobody talks about Japan.
What are you talking about, Japan?
Thank you, sir.
Tell me about Japan. What are you talking about, Japan? Japan, there's real money in Japan, is what you're saying?
Yeah, on the monetary side, Japan is the most powerful country besides the US, because it's also not true that China holds the most foreign debt in US dollar. It's Japan again.
No, they don't. What?
It's public information. Just look it up. How much US dollar is owed by different countries outside the US. And the number one country is Japan. China is actually number 4. So, everything you hear in the media has different reasons. This is not about the debt.
Look, I'm looking. Okay, China. Okay.
Just look it up. This is all public information. This is all just making people receptible to a future war.
I'm looking at Japan. Okay, yeah, but we're not going to go to war with Japan. There's no way we go to war. They're an ally. They're a huge ally to the US.
Exactly, and that's why nobody is talking about them. Because they can't go to war with them.
China holds this. Okay, so Japan does hold more, 1.2 trillion. China has 1.1 trillion, which is quite a bit. UK, 443 trillion. Or whatever the fuck that is, 443 billion. Okay, so Japan. Okay, we're not going to go to war with Japan. No way we'll go to war with Japan. China? I mean, yeah, but look what Japan... There's a reason why China is fucking... Like, nobody likes China. Look what China's doing to its own people. They're communists. Like, nobody likes communism. Nobody wants communism to spread. Japan is democratic. Like, nobody has a problem with democracy.
But again, this is just what you're being taught. What the general perception of things is. But this is not reality.
What do you mean it's not reality? Like, come on, like, have you seen what's on the news? Like, what's going on in China? They're, like, shooting their own protesters?
And in the US are no school shootings. What the fuck? This is just playing chicken with news.
Come on, man, open your eyes.
Believe me.
Well, every country has the same type of problems, and this is not related to the political systems they're running.
Okay, what did you say, sir?
Just communism is the world's evil, so they have something they can pin it on.
Don't you think the mainstream news is trying to feed a narrative to you? Like, they're a business too.
Exactly.
Of course.
Nobody gives a shit what type of government a country runs.
You can still watch but here's the thing, you can still watch the news and make your own perceptions from it. Like, they can't straight up lie and make a video up, like, of the fucking people getting beat up in China. Like, that's obviously happening. Like, it's not fake.
People getting beat up in the US too.
Some of the major websites,
right, they focus on, they make those decisions
coming now back online.
Hold on.
How many school shootings were in the US and how many school shootings were in China?
Having problems.
They make the decision to focus on some stories and like entirely omit others, in my opinions, rather than straight up lying.
I agree. But okay, so the topic we're talking about is China. Okay, so we're talking about Japan and China. So we're talking about how the U.S. is probably going to go to war with China. We're talking about the reason
they want.
Yeah, you're talking about morality too, and like
China is the best manager of capitalism.
The U.S. is just as bad as China is. Like, if you, for example, if you want an example of bad wars, I guess one resource you could look at is Manufacturing Consent by Noam Chomsky. Like, all of the U.S. wars, like aside from maybe World War II, were like political and largely unjustified. I guess Iraq is another example. Like, they said there would be weapons of mass destruction, and they never found them.
Let's invade Canada. Foo.K Canada.
Let's invade Canada. That's gonna be fun.
Is it showing that I'm Canadian?
You are?
Take the Canadian resources. You guys have a lot of
Russia
resources up there.
WW2.
There's always something behind the curtain that's going on, and this is not what you actually see. And like when people start talking about there is this humanitarian shit going on, but they don't look at their own backyard. I mean, how can the largest nuclear superpower on this planet impose global peace? That's just, come on, seriously.
That's what my Russian co-worker said.
And you cannot say demilitarize a country in the Far East, in the perspective of the US, but holding the largest arsenal of nuclear power themselves. That's not how it works.
Somebody's got to hold the nuclear power. We can't eliminate nuclear weapons altogether. Like if we could just go back in time and cancel the invention of nuclear power, nuclear weapons, I think that would be best for all
mankind. The green bullshit regime now.
It will be a disaster.
So we might as well have the best nuclear weapons in case of the worst case scenario. It's like having
all of that is ideological bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, I have to agree with that. It is ideological bullshit.
That's kind of what I'm saying too. Like the good guys and bad guys. It depends on on who you talk to, really.
It's like guns. It's
Just
like guns.
ideology.
People are trying to ban guns from the U.S., right? People are like, "Oh, guns bad." They shoot kids, go to schools and shoot people. But the thing is, guns exist. They're a reality. You can't get rid of them now. If you put a law that says everybody's got to turn in their guns, the criminals and the bad people won't turn in their guns because they exist. People have them. People can make ghost guns now. They can literally print it from a 3D printer. So I mean, you might as well allow people to have guns, right? Same thing, nuclear weapons. You can't delete the existence of nuclear weapons. So somebody's got, I mean, you got to have, as a country, you'd rather have the good countries have, democratic countries have nuclear. Australia.
I don't know, because happened to Australia.
What happened to Australia?
And guns, I don't think we're as bad as America in terms of like shootings and shit. I think we're very mitigated in comparison.
Yeah, but he has a point. You cannot just turn it off. That's not possible. That is correct.
Yeah. It seems like the problem's too far fetched now. Like it's too late. If they wanted any impact, they'd have to start like 30 years ago.
Oh, 100 years ago, man. When they wrote the Constitution, probably.
No, on the day the US were founded. the US were founded by force, so there is no way to turn that off. That's for sure.
Yeah, revolution. Everybody knows the US Revolution. Same with Britain, though. Like, Britain had guns, too. Guns changed warfare. Guns changed the world.
Yeah, but Britain is a kingdom, so this is different. And there we are, back at the politicals. You see, it's not about how a state is being run. It's just how it evolves. Communism is not the evil of all thing. The original idea of communism is actually better than a democratic system. I mean, you can see it on our Discord.
Hold up. Now we're talking communism versus democracy.
But in conclusion, what country are we shorting today?
I'm on.
The US, probably.
Yeah, I'm still shorting my pound yen. It's a very bad idea right now.
I mean, the political concepts is that's not what's on debate. That's what that is the problem. What people do, they're debating about the concepts and how they did play out, but not about the ideology that's behind it.
But if an ideology doesn't pan out properly, I mean, it's obviously a flaw with the ideology, right? Because I mean, human nature has to be taken into account. If communism didn't work, there's a reason for it.
Please stop. You're both right. People everywhere, even US, are screwed up.
That's my point from the beginning. There is no good and bad. This is just how the public is seeing it.
Peace will not be found until humans are extinct from this planet.
LOL.
Mother Nature will take care of that.
Eventually, I think humans are probably going to be extinct.
Humans are a disease, and well, the planet is going to take care of it.
Yes, that's
We're literally
what
killing
is.
ourselves
Chaotic.
through
Like
stupidity.
marketed.
I don't think the euro is gonna go up pretty far. I was looking at the pivot, but I don't think this is gonna happen. Well, cat just made a new low.
Well, what are you trading?
Buying the euro and euro yen.
Right, so you're an enemy today. Fair enough.
This is not a trend thing. This is just buying the pullback. Not even going for 61.
My trade was continued from yesterday. I was shorting pound yen all day and didn't hit target, and yeah, no, I'm just holding it.
See my cable chart I posted an hour ago in trading room. Perfect reverb reversal.
No.
4 pip stop loss, 106 pip target.
Yeah. But you didn't take it.
Ah, no, I fucked up in the Asia session already, so I just watched it.
Yeah, I'm still. I might as well post a screenshot.
I was looking at it and this looks like a nice shot, and then boom!
I'm gonna zoom out of my 3 minute. You can kind of read it. So like short yesterday, and I just went to sleep with hard TP SL, only like 0.45 lots, so could afford it. And then just this morning woke up, see a kind of a reversal in the morning, add in a bit lower stop loss, just to see if it plays out to the next down move, and if it does, then it'll just be an awesome trade. If not, very small loss.
Yeah, pound yen looks actually pretty.
Just a little waste of time.
Pound yen looking so much different.
To be honest, the reason to sell it was a resistance on
putting the key headlines on the board. For those interested, you'll also find them out in the report section. I will have a rundown at around 1/2
Oh, I just look at the 3-minute chart on pound yen. This is so much rejection. It actually confirms that it's gonna go back up.
Yeah.
It's 36 pips. Very interesting. Anyway, but I think I'm too early for that. It could even easy retest the lows, and then that will stop me out.
Yeah, I've just had a look at dollar CAD. I think I'm fucked. That looks like it's going to drop, test pivot at least, like surely test pivot point, and then that's going to be me stopped out.
The divergence on the Canadian dollar is really high. I was actually not really expecting it to move that easy. Oh, it's back already. It's -10 now. US dollar is plus 150. That's just consolidating now. We have to wait for this to play out. Just put a Fibonacci there real quick on the euro.
Yo, what do you guys think about the UFO footage being shown from the Pentagon? You guys seen that?
Yeah, I saw that. It was pretty interesting.
Do you think it's legit?
Would you like to link it?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, the pivot on the euro will be exactly 38%. Looks like a legit target, but I'm just taking for fucking ever. Because I'm so small, I'm not even gonna make any money.
Actually, that's a shitty video. Hold on, let me get you a new one. That was too long.
I think there was something on 24 hours or something like that.
This one, watch this one.
I'm just gonna watch the second one because I can't be fucked watching the first.
Yeah, don't watch the first one.
Yo. Are you a profitable trader?
No, I'm doing that on YouTube and with live money just because I have too much of it.
Well, that sucks.
That was sarcasm. I'm doing this since 4 years every day live on YouTube. What do you think I'm doing here? Not selling anything, so I need to make the money somehow. The easiest way to do it is by actually trading and being profitable.
Interesting video, Coco. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Where is your stop loss on EURUSD?
To be honest, I wouldn't mind them coming and getting me. I reckon their planet's probably cooler.
1.19826. So just below the low. But the position is really small because this is pretty far.
I don't watch losers.
Then you can't watch a trader. Sorry.
Losing money is part of trading. And you better go get a job. It's losing money too, because he's selling your lifetime for very, very little money.
Yeah, so the UFOs, they officially released that it wasn't US technology. Over the years, they've released a lot of footage of multiple different aircraft flying around faster. The jets have been trying to follow them. They've been disappearing. Multiple different
I
objects.
am at 829. That means we think alike. Haha.
This is not really my type of trading. I just had to account for volatility, and this is probably gonna retest the lows anyway. So I have a few limit orders here below, in case it does make the retest. But the position is extremely small. Because size is everything.
Do you
believe in
think
aliens
the
or
down
not?
move on GBPJPY is over? Bye.
Didn't catch that. Sorry.
You believe in aliens?
Pound yen is probably gonna take some time to play out.
I believe that there is a ridiculously high chance that there is existence of extraterrestrial life somewhere in this universe. Yes.
So you believe the footage of the UFOs, you believe they're watching us?
That would be a very bad thing.
I believe it's a possibility. That's all.
And if that will be actually for real, that will be a very bad thing.
Aliens watching us?
Yes. Well, if they have this technology and they're a lot smarter than us, and they know a lot more than us, then what if they're not empathetic?
Just look at ourselves. Just look in a mirror and look what happened
Oh,
every time in the history of this planet.
they're gonna be like, so why do humans exist? Maybe we should get rid of them. They're toxic.
Because every other higher being that sees our planet and see what we do with it, probably not be friendly with us, because we are a disease for this planet.
Maybe they're just interested though, maybe they're just studying us. If they have technology to travel that far away and that quickly, they may have encountered other life, and they're probably just, if they're that advanced, they're probably studying all the life. Like humans, we study all animals, different things like that. We try to preserve animals.
One of the theories is that the reason we haven't observed like a planet with intelligent life yet is maybe they've all killed each other, like we might with war.
Nah. We are just stupid bacteria.
Exactly.
And
There is another thing that's called, just look it up, the Great Barrier.
Great Barrier.
So if a civilization is able to cross the Great Barrier, there are several other things at play.
Wasting
I
time to doing shit.
I think Kurzgesagt made a very good video about that. They even titled it, why alien life would be our doom.
Bitcoin.
Imagine NASA announced today that they found aliens.
Euro yen.
Be back.
Kurzgesagt call it a great filter, but it's the same thing what I meant.
Great filter.
Put it in voice context.
Oh, I see. That's why alien life would be our doom. That's interesting. I think, honestly though, I think those UFOs are probably aliens. They've probably already seen us. We've probably been visited by many different aliens.
While the actual term is the Great Barrier, I don't know why they call it a Great Filter. There's a technological and humanitarian leap we have to take in order to be able to do that, to do all that. Fucking PayPal. Payment received. Settlement time June 16, 12 AM Singaporean time. Well, it's 13 Singaporean time and it's still pending. Put times on it if they never uphold to it. Fucking PayPal. Modern day pirates.
I would be selling EURUSD down to 1.1800.
Euro Yen.
Hi. You said you have been trading for 4 years. What did you do before that?
4.
I'm trading live on YouTube for 4 years. I'm trading much longer than that. Not 4 years old, so yeah. Doing that a little bit longer already. I'm gonna move to stop on EURJPY, by the way.
I do like how pound yen's kind of resisting this daily pivot point, so it gives me a bit of hope swing, but I'm at this point I think it's 50-50 for the yens. This can really go either way, in my opinion. Oh, actually no, I'm most likely going to get stopped out. Pound yen will go up, for sure. But I was thinking about buying Aussie dollar, but I don't know. I just didn't have the confidence or the balls to do it.
Actually, Aussie dollar looks better than the euro.
But here I sit shorting pound yen like a loser.
Yeah, but pound yen looks very erratic. If you are small enough, you can just YOLO it.
Yeah, I was small enough until I woke up this morning and scaled in. My stop is 155.055 if you have any interest in it.
155 what?
055.
Okay, the consolidation button, but the bottom is 036, so you should be good. So just the stop placement isn't that bad. I would have probably put it around 088. Yeah, same idea basically.
Yeah, I could afford to actually put it at 088. Might have to look.
So if you zoom out a little bit, just so you can see all of yesterday, the consolidation is pretty large. It's between 970 and I would say 113. And the pivot yesterday was holding pretty solid, so I would base it on yesterday's pivot.
No, I'm thinking the safest thing here would be around the 155.1 mark.
Yeah, the pivot right now is actually very interesting too. It's just shitty price action. I think there is still a lot of sellers for the active.
Yeah, when I mentioned something about 10 minutes ago, saying that I really liked how pound yen's reacting off the pivot. That's what I was talking about, how it's holding like this and it's refusing to go above it.
There's a high chance that when London comes in, this is just gonna keep going down.
Well, that would be nice. I have a pretty long target since my trade didn't TP yesterday, and I extended it down to it's 155.26, so just above S2.
The large movement was only US session, so some Europeans are gonna have some ideas too, and this is gonna play out when the London session comes in. At least when Frankfurt comes in, we can see how the prices start moving. So in an hour, we will know.
Yeah. And there's some pretty significant support on hour 4 that if it crosses, it could potentially have that falling knife move where it'll dump a good 20 pips or 30 or so in a really quick instance. Like that liquidity pull grab. And that would be nice to take advantage of. Just tear sell it.
Euro yen.
$154.80, or what do you have in mind?
What, for a target?
Yeah. 756.
15426.
That will require a breakout, and then I will just hold it. I will not. That will become a swing trade at that point.
Yeah. So because I've been holding it since yesterday, and this morning when I woke up, I scaled in a little bit, and I just decided I'm just going to play it out.
What did you say?
I said 154.28 for a target.
Yeah, 190.
I'm just being a bit. I'm being conservative here. I never go for the maximums. I always find a location and
those joiners nice and early for the start of the European session. My thanks to those listening overnight. So just a recap of the overnight headlines: the Fed signals rate hikes for 2023 as inflation rises in the nation. We see Australia unemployment rate tumbles to 5.1% in May as jobs surge. The RBA's Governor Lowe speaking last night says the Australian economy is still in a recovery phase and needs further stimulus. New Zealand with their GDP avoiding recession as economic growth surges in the nation. And we see the FT reported New Zealand looks at the United Kingdom and the European Union to diversify market beyond China. In China, China's home prices climb further as undersupply outweighs curbs. And according to the Nikkei, Japan to extend employment subsidy program through to August. We saw in the Reuters Tankan survey that Japan manufacturers remain optimistic in June. And according to Bloomberg, chance of bipartisan infrastructure in the US grows as more sign on to the deal. We heard from Bank of Canada Governor Macklem speaking last night, saying large parts of the economy still remain very weak. And we saw from Brazil in emerging markets, they lift their key rate to 4.25% with a 75 bip hike as inflation forecasts surge anew. In the fixed income landscape and FX, bonds stung as dollar cheered by sudden hawkish turn at the Federal Reserve. And we see Asia markets trade mixed after US Fed signals hike for 2023. Just some micro news, Cathay Pacific said to be working with Airbus on a single pilot system for long haul, and CureVac's mRNA COVID shot falls short with interim trial efficacy of 47%. Looking ahead, we do get 3 rate decisions today. 8:30 London time, the Swiss National Bank expected to remain unchanged. At 9 a.m. London time, Norges Bank expected to remain unchanged. And emerging markets, Turkey's rate decision at midday London time also expected to remain unchanged. In terms of central bank speakers, we will hear from the ECB. We'll have ECB's Villeroy speaking in France, ECB's Lane speaking, ECB's Elderson speaking, and ECB's Visco in the evening session at London time. In terms of supply today as well, busy day. We get France selling a 2029, 2028, 2025 and 2027 bond, and 3 linkers at 2031, 2047 and 2025 from France. We also get 3 lines from Spain in 2028, 2037 and 2024 bond. And the main macro reading this morning comes in the form of May final reads of the Eurozone CPI. I'd just like to wish you all good luck for the session ahead.
Why, thank you. That's so kind.
Shut up already. Luck.
It's like good luck getting away without losing any money.
I'm gonna get stopped out on Euro yen. I moved to stop already. That was probably a bad idea.
Oh, you're double exposed. Okay, I thought you were just in euro dollar.
That's why I have half size on both trades.
Okay, gotcha. Makes sense.
Oh, my Euro Aussie position is down massively.
Euro Aussie. Something I never really look at, ever. Oh, I like that orange line on the div chart for Aussie dollar. You can see where it is right now in the 6-hour divergence. It's been rejected a few times in the past. It's a pretty significant level here. And how long till London? 1.5 hours? Yeah.
Just see my silver position dropped really hard. I'm scaling in a little bit here. Yeah, I'm closing your hours here. This is on since weeks already. So I don't do swing trading.
Geez, your MT4 terminal looks like a bloody Italian trader.
Wait, what?
Your MT4 looks like an Italian trader.
It's not MT4, that's C Trader.
On your stream. What?
C Trader.
Oh, it's just white. Like, My bad. Anyways, looks like you're an Italian trader today. It's funny.
It's my swing trading account, so I have white there, so I can distinguish them.
Skilling sea trader. Okay. What? You're using them for more than just synthetics?
Skilling is a Forex broker from Norway.
Oh wait, it is too. Sorry. I just got brain fucked. I'm thinking of something else.
Pretty good if you have a professional account.
Right, I'm thinking of Deriv. My bad.
Yeah, Deriv gonna be on the weekend. Oh fuck, EURJPY is gonna stop me out in a minute. As I moved to stop already and scaled in.
Oh, but dollar CAD's going down too.
How much is gonna be? How much is the blah 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 drawdown is gonna be on stop loss? 0.04. I can move it a little bit, but it makes very little sense to move it actually. Be half a pip. But what's the point in doing that? Okay, I'm gonna move it to 745. Right, it's now or never. Come on, I just scale in. And there we go, breaking out. Gonna refill my coffee back in a second. You guys can watch it hit the stop loss.
Euro yen.
I'm back.
I didn't expect that a one single chart raises so many questions.
Wait, what? What's happening?
Heading room.
That's true.
I'm gonna remove the pivots for the cheap seats.
Panion, why are you testing pivot? Don't go above. Don't bitch me.
Yeah, maybe close the silver position.
Bitcoin.
Hi there, why not trade the prop accounts?
Actually, I do trade several prop accounts, but for different reasons, not to take money, to recover them.
Trump farts. That's funny. I remember that. Oh, Trump's tweeting volatility and spreads increased by 500 pips.
You'll have to settle for Elon Musk now.
Yeah. I'll have to get him horny for lithium. Shit. Apparently it's gonna stop me out. Here comes the volatility. Oh, I'm Frankfurt in 10 minutes. This is the ultimate stop. I'm getting stopped out for sure. This is happening. Rip.
I'm thinking of just taking profit. Dollar Cat made a new... Oh, did Dollar Cat make a new low?
Well, that just means I'm fucked even more. No.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
It's just 1.5 pips-ish. Oh, let me check. 1.9 from the rollover and 2.3 from the actual low. So that could be it. Rian is at the channel high too. It doesn't really break out. I mean, it did, but how much is that? 0.2. So yeah, whatever. My positions are so small because my stop is like 1,000 pips away, and I'm exposed the euro twice, so I have only half the position size.
On the top of the hour, awaiting EU new car registrations for May. Prior read of 218.6%. Also awaiting Swiss data as well.
Yeah, this is literally me right now with my scaling in. Add 5 microlots.
Yeah, that's my point. You can't do that in the London session when price is moving fast.
The Swiss trade balance for May, a price surplus of 3.837 billion Swiss francs. Exports month on month a prior of spot 1%, imports a prior of 2.2%. Just something to be aware of. We'll try and look more into this to get some more colour, but as we sit down this morning, just seeing a few headlines from the Sydney Morning Herald. A range of banks, including the big four lenders, Commonwealth, Westpac, ANZ, are scrambling to find the source of an outage. Read on the way in as well, CMC Markets are struggling with a systems issue this morning. Try and get you some more colour, see how broad this is.
Oh, that's actually not a joke. I really have a demo account with that size. We were testing something about the copy system, and then I just told the guy at the broker, just make me a demo account, I'm gonna test it. And then he made me a demo account with like 20 grand on it, and I just said, dude, what the fuck? And he just like, oh, hold on a second, and he deposited like $2 trillion on it.
Nice.
He just sent me a message, say, sorry, I cannot put on more.
No more than 2 trillion. That's a shame.
I actually tried to day trade it. This is like impossible.
What, like you max out and you're only at like 0.01% risk after like 100 bit move to the downside?
No, I just tried to day trade it like I usually day trade, just for the fun of it. But this took, like, I traded the most expensive asset, DAX. Well, actually, it's not the most expensive, but it's the highest value.
Yeah.
So, but there's a limitation. I can only buy 200 contracts at a time. So, and by my risk management, 0.1% risk on a VWAP reversal, I had to put on, like, I don't know, 400,000 contracts or something like that. And it took me like hours just to get the positions on.
That's funny.
Worked, actually. I made like 0.5% profit, but this was like really hard work.
0.5% on a $2 trillion account. I'm happy to retire on that. All right, we're kind of hitting that consolidation point in pound yen. It's where it gets interesting.
C Trader was so damn slow. That was really fun to do that.
What, like a 3-minute wait for a single position to go in or something ridiculous like that?
Because I had so many positions on, this is then C-Trader starts to lag.
Oh, right, okay. I thought it was that realistic effect where I think with some demo accounts, it treats it like a real liquidity pool, and if you put in a massive order, it doesn't fill immediately, you have to wait.
But on the DAX, is 200 contracts is the limit, so you get always a fill for 200 contracts. Sure, there is some slippage, but it's not that much.
Yeah.
So you get like €1 slippage or whatever, who gives a shit?
Wait, this is where Trade Max Fast, whatever his name is, tactic might work, having 6 different accounts, because then you can have 1,200 contracts. If you split your balance into those accounts.
Oh, fuck you, Euro Yen.
Oh, this actually looks okay.
It looks like the resistance is holding. Seriously. Even a 23 retracement. What the fuck?
You're right back.
Oh, this is still valid. You can move the stop higher now. I'm gonna put a limit order there, but where's the VWAP? Oh, I just tested the VWAP. I was just saying, maybe I just put a limit order there, and it was right at the VWAP. Damn it. Okay, wait for the next reversal. I'm gonna move the stop a little bit higher.
Just under 3 minutes away from the top of the hour, awaiting the Swiss trade balance for May. Price surplus of 3.837 billion Swiss francs. Exports are a prior of spot 1%. Imports are prior of 2.2% month on month. Also waiting for EU new car registrations for May. Prior read of 218.6%. This is a year-on-year print. That big jump we saw last month was down to the lockdowns we saw March last year. Apologies, April last year.
And now I'm feeling it's just terrible. No size on the euro trade. I've just bought the euro. Profit like right now at a high. It's right at it. I actually moved to stop on the euro.
EU making some nice movement.
Yeah, but I have no size on. Because I'm also buying euro yen, so I have only half the size on. Stop loss is pretty far away. Stop loss was like 16 pips away from my original entry. The size is very small.
Ten seconds.
Right, I'm back. Alright.
53.4% for EU new car registrations year on year in May. Swiss exports month on month 2.6%, imports -1.1%. Reuters reporting European new car sales rise by 73.7% year on year in the month of May.
Almost getting stopped out on Euro-yen.
Slight discrepancy in the data there. We'll try and get the full report up and double check.
Your euro yen looks better than my pound yen. What? Well, opposite position, that's why. What happened to microlotting? We need to go back to microlotting, Swing.
I do microlotting. I have double the exposure, so I cannot do it really hard. If dollar CAD makes a VWAP reverse, I'm gonna get stopped out. And this looks very much like it's about to happen.
What's micro-lotting?
It's just a term we came up with. Like we keep buying something with the smallest size possible. You just buy every dip.
European new car
Tick
sales
chart.
53.4% for the month of May.
Here comes my stop loss. Okay, I'm gonna add another 10. And stopped out.
Dollar index.
I'm still above VWAP.
SwingFish. When you were a commodity trader, are you trading it on fundamental or tech-based?
Weather. Mostly weather. Alright, so that went bad. How much did I lose? 0.063.
Dollar index. Cable. Pound yen Aussie dollar.
Guys have any idea? You guys, the ES and NQ dumped hard yesterday. I went to sleep, but do you guys know why? Like,
Dollar cash.
Sorry, what was that?
the S&P 500 and Nasdaq dumped yesterday afternoon. Do you know why at all?
No.
Because of the interest rate nonsense. FOMC yesterday.
The broader Swiss trade balance runs at a surplus in May, 4.948 billion Swiss francs.
Well, realistic.
Pound yen cable. DAX.
Dollar cat right at the VWAP. Moment of truth.
Break.
Able to. It's just stopped moving at the VWAP.
Pound yen's already broken.
No.
Yes. Look at minute 3 VWAP, pound yen.
Okay, it just went below a little bit. That could be just noise.
True. Are our VWAPs different? Just to make sure. Because to me that counts as a break.
But there's no retest, so it doesn't do anything yet.
It did. Did you see the photo I posted in Trading Room? There's
Yeah, it did, but
it tested it and went down.
should not consider that because this is opening volatility too.
Okay, yeah, in that case, you're right. I understand that. Yeah, I follow. Fair enough.
Come meet me at the sundown. So high, no one can make us slow down. Don't wanna
Maybe in the middle of Tokyo with no news, you could consider that.
UK's
being a
junior finance
reversal.
minister says we are trying to move cautiously in the right direction on travel.
Baby, keep moving. Beat don't stop, beat don't stop. This thing we got it. I know I love it. No need for it to stop. Cloud nine,
Well, pound yen is fighting really hard.
cloud nine.
Yeah,
You're
I took out because of the volatility.
stop time.
Just got stopped out in euro yen.
I'll just wait until like after the hoopla or whatever. And good afternoon, by the way.
Good afternoon.
So what, Zanati? You were fading for shorts on pound yen? Is that what I gathered?
Yep. Still good.
So the H3 on the Camarilla is 155.
What does that mean?
Camarilla H3. Camarilla is a different pivot system, but the daily pivot and it's got its own little levels. So the way it works is if there's a confirmation for a bearish move from 155, it should go down to at least 30 pips to the L3 long, which is down there.
Okay.
About 154, 615, but I'm not sure it's going to make it through that mess.
So we are starting to get some press articles now on these suspected global outages. This is Deutsche Welle. They're reporting US airlines and Australian banks among the companies around the world to reportedly be experiencing online outages.
Yeah, if she wants, if there's a valid swing, then she's going to make it
We'll
down.
try and keep an eye on see who else has been affected. As we said earlier, we did hear reports CMC markets was down this morning as well.
Looks like on the stream that Swing's playing poker on his Mac. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, so I'll be looking for longs on pound yen after 154, 600.
Looking at pound, this could be a big fat fake.
Stop it. I know. Yeah, I know. Well, at least cable's going down, but this fight is really strong. And in 49 minutes, shit's gonna go pretty crazy.
Pound yen. DAX.
Whoa. Whoa.
Cable.
This looks very much like a fake. I go straight back up.
I got blood on my hands right now, and I'm stumbling through the dark in the dawn. I have found new ways.
Do you think fakeouts are retail traders or institutions?
Be the one that you need.
Just mass psychology. Who cares who does it?
Then I changed my mind. Maybe we got time.
Like right now in the euro, the prices are pulling back. It's because people are getting stopped out, and if you get stopped out on a sell position, on a buy position, that means you're selling.
Maybe if I change the way I love it, maybe if I try to fix this heart, then I could have stayed the night, I could have called you mine.
This is gonna go straight back up.
Right on.
If I change the way I love. Yeah, you know what I've done in the past. Still you say you and I, we can last. I have found new ways, but change the way I love it. Maybe if I try to fix this start, then I could have stayed the night. I could have gone.
DAX is just actually hitting the VWAP. That looks interesting.
If I change the way I change my mind. Baby, we got time.
See if cable can hold this. But Nikkei,
Cable is testing VWAP from below. Yeah, I see it. Looks pretty.
but Nikkei.
At the DAX too. Now it's European session, so the DAX matters. DAX doesn't look good. It actually makes a bullish reversal just now. Maybe it's not holding, we'll see.
Looks like yet another confusing lead into the London Open.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you get it.
Actually, yeah, Aussie yen is pretty.
Have you heard about the London daybreak trading strategy? I never see those commercials anymore.
There are commercials about that?
Yeah, I was flooding YouTube for the longest time, and then they just stopped.
Oh, I don't see that. I use YouTube Red.
No, I see all the ads.
Yeah, this is pretty sure gonna go straight back up.
Yeah, I can't tell what's going on. I'm gonna just wait. Oh, with respect to the JPYs, it looks like the Nikkei has room to go up, so that might hold them.
Yeah, and the DAX is right at the VWAP, consolidating. That looks interesting.
Pound yen.
I don't see anyone. I don't see anything I wanna lose money on yet.
Wow, there's no price action on 3 minutes in like forever. Oh, there we go. There's something. No, not really.
EN's dust hit VWAP and seemed delayed on the bounce up, so I bought. Wish me luck.
Yeah, this looks like a buy actually.
Your
The
caps
French
is
Finance
on.
Minister reiterating they will not raise taxes.
What is on?
Commonwealth Bank says they're starting to see services returning to normal following what they're calling a tech outage.
Nasdaq.
Ah, Urian went straight back up to my stop level.
At Kevin Dressler neither. Fakeouts are price action on your chart.
Yep, it's just mass psychology. I have the very strong feeling the euro is gonna go straight up.
So just to repeat, Commonwealth Bank in Australia was one of the global banks that have been hit by an outage. They're saying their services are returning to normal after what they're calling a tech outage. A number of Australian banks, a number of US airlines among those companies that have seen their websites go down.
Dollar CAD. Cable.
The only way to avoid fakeouts is to not be in a trade when they occur. Winky face.
The only way to avoid fakeouts is to enter the trade and not to get stopped out at this level.
Key is to scale in on the fake out.
Pound yen is still fighting, but the euro looks solid.
I think I should conduct a fake out study on the weekly chart over the weekend.
That sounds like an interesting way to waste some time.
Might not see the humor in that.
Let's do that.
I had to.
Looks like cable is holding too. Tricky one indeed. Nasdaq is bouncing off the VWAP too. Closing that was a bad idea.
Pound yen.
Pound yen potential bearish engulfing on 30 minutes. Half an hour before London Open. I think I'll pass for now.
Dollar index.
Yeah, especially with looking on the left.
Yeah, this is gonna go straight back up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I don't need to screw around.
Cable. Aussie yen.
I'm gonna need another coffee. Back in a second.
Alright.
Dollar CAD. Dollar index. Aussie dollar. Dollar CAD. Cable.
Oh, it's just gonna keep fucking around to London.
DAX. NASDAQ.
Order pending.
Comment from the ECB's Lane says the US and the Eurozone are in different situations. situation, says the ECB's chief economist Philip Lane speaking. Says the US and the Eurozone are in different situations. ECB's Lane says it will take a long time for the labour market to recover.
Tell me you love me. Don't let go. Tell me a secret.
NASDAQ.
Let me know. We got up and we saw the horizon. With a smile begging me to follow. In a second, all this could be over. But for now, you're my four-leaf clover. We got up and we saw the horizon. With a smile begging me to follow. In a second, all this could be over.
ECB's Lane says they're not mechanical in deciding the pace of the pandemic emergency purchase programme.
You say you're special, one of a kind, one of the better boys. I'm on your level, that's what you say, but all I hear is noise. I don't have time for trying my luck. I've been too hurt before. You're not that special, just give it up. I think
And Lane says they don't have a fixed volume approach to PEP.
I ain't got no love to spare for you. I'ma be that girl to the end.
Says liquidity in the summer is a secondary issue for PEP.
Cause you haven't got the news. Boy, you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girlfriend. No, I don't Don't really matter what you do. Guess I have to tell you again.
Dollar CAD.
Cause you haven't got the news. Or you really need to understand that I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. All I wanna spend with my girlfriend's girlfriend. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. Girlfriends, girlfriends. So I don't wanna be your girlfriend, girlfriend. No, 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 no. I don't really have time for you, boy. I don't wanna hear anything more. Boy, you really need to understand that I'm not your girlfriend. I just wanna be up in the club, but my girls, yeah, sipping that pub. Never worry about la 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 love.
And Lane says it's unnecessary and premature to talk about the end of the PEP programme. Just to repeat, ECB's chief economist Lane there says unnecessary and premature to talk about the end of PEP.
Pound yen. ECB's Lane says September will be important, but there's a lot of data still missing. Pound yen. We're just under 10 minutes away from the top of the hour. European cash equity markets due to open. Data due from Spain as well. Labour cost year on year for Q1. Prior read of minus 1%. Also looking out for possible comments from the ECB's Villeroy. The Bank of France governor set to speak at an event on banking inclusion and microcredit. There's no mention of this on the ECB's website. Just a quick look at the overnight market moves and major headlines as we approach the European cash open. The main talking point this morning, the Federal Reserve leaving the target range for the federal funds rate unchanged. They did hike the interest on excess reserves to spot 1.5% from spot 1%. This had been flagged up by many economists. The asset purchase target per month was left unchanged at 120 billion. Though Powell did reference tapering in the press conference, saying you can think of this meeting as the talking about meeting when asked about any discussions on tapering. The dot plots in focus as well, showing they anticipate 2 interest rate increases by the end of 2023, sooner than many thought, also upgrading their estimates for inflation for the next 3 years. The quarterly projections show 13 of the 18 officials favoured at least 1 hike by the end of 2023, as versus 7 back in March. Powell did try and play down the dots somewhat in the press conference though. Says they should be taken with a big grain of salt. In reaction, US government bond yields did rally. US 10-year yields trading around 1.56, 1.57% this morning, up from around 1.49% pre-FOMC. European yields following suit this morning as well. Dollar index rallying to its highest since April. There's been some positive momentum on the infrastructure front in Washington as well. Reading this from CNBC, 11 Republican senators support the bipartisan infrastructure framework, enough for a potential bill to get through the chamber if all skeptical Democrats are to back it. And if you missed it this morning, a plethora of websites operated by financial institutions, governments and airlines, that includes Hong Kong Exchange and the Australian Central Bank, all went down briefly this morning in what appeared to be a widespread internet outage. I do believe most of these websites are now back up and running. There's been no clues as to what the issue was. We'll keep an eye if we see anything else. That's all from ECB's chief economist Philip Lane, finishing his interview with Bloomberg TV. Still to come this morning, central bank decisions in focus. We've got the Swiss National Bank, the Norwegian Central Bank and the Turkish Central Bank all due this morning. Data-wise, Eurozone CPI and construction output likely the main focus at 10 a.m. London time. We do get the results of the ECB's Teltro at 10:30. And plenty of supply to take down as well. Spain tapping 5 to 6 billion via 3 bonds, and France looking for 9 to 10 billion via shorter dated OATs.
Cable.
Just under 3 minutes till the top of the hour, awaiting Spanish labour costs year-on-year for Q1. Prior read of minus spot 1%. On the lookout for comments from the ECB's Villeroy as well. Just a heads up, we do have the Swiss National Bank policy decision at the bottom of the hour. The live score preview is up on the board for those interested. We'll take a closer look ahead of the decision.
I know it's alright, we're one of a kind, I'll leave you behind. And all through the night, when we're running blind, I got love on my mind. Bring back that smile and make it worthwhile.
Aussie dollar.
Let's do this tonight, the feeling is right. It's a sky full of stars, can't tear us apart. And I knew from the start you were the beat
Down
of
yet.
my heart. I know it's alright,
Dollar
one
CAD.
of a kind, we'll leave you behind. And all through the night, when we're running blind, I got love on my mind. I know it's alright, we're one of a kind, we'll leave you behind. And all through the night, when we're running blind, I got love on my mind. I got love on my mind. I know it's alright, we're one of a kind, we'll leave you behind.
Spanish labour costs rise by 1.4% year-on-year in Q1.
Pound yen. Aussie yen. Cable. Dollar CAD. Aussie dollar. Aussie yen.
Order filled.
Aussie dollar.
Order filled.
Looks like it's time to take profit. The target is a little bit lower actually. For some reason my screen capture card doesn't really work. Screen stays dark. I have to stop the stream to fix that.
Data from China, their January to May outbound investment rising 2.6% year on year in dollar terms.
Order filled.
Close all.
Order filled.
Alright, I'm closing everything at a high of the resistance, but the target is actually another 6 pips down. Cannot really show it because my screen capture card doesn't really work.
We're getting a message here from Euronext Markets saying there's a technical issue on IDD failover mechanism. We'll try and get you some more colour on that. Just taking a full look at the press release here from Euronext. Says they've triggered the failover mechanism on the following market segment, the index derivatives or IDD. As a result, trading on this segment has been halted at 0556 CEST and the opening is delayed. No other segments have been affected, says Euronext. China says they're urging the US to discard their Cold War mentality in the Indo-Pacific. An update here from Virgin Australia, one of the websites here. They say that outage has now been resolved.
It's like some liquidity grabbers having some issues.
We're just under 10 minutes away from the bottom of the hour, and the policy decision from the Swiss National Bank, widely expected to leave both the SNB policy rate and the sight deposit rate unchanged. All 33 economists surveyed by Reuters see no change in rates today. A closer look at some previews doing the rounds. David Oxley from Capital Economics says they believe the market has gotten ahead of itself in pricing in gradual hikes in Switzerland. They expect the SNB policy rate to be left at -0.75% into the second half of the decade. A quick line here from HSBC as well. They're expecting no major shift in the language at the SNB today, and they should reaffirm the importance of negative rates and FX interventions.
Alright everybody, I have to stop the stream. I need to fix my capture card. Because when I go to the trading screen, it stays empty. I probably have to check what's something with the connections. So have a good one everybody, and talk to you guys in the chat or later. You can see my exits and in the blog anyway.